Alright, this is going to be a special Cal Root Pig and Wife, the Lost RVers Bonsai Edition. April 2019.
Look at that. Isn't that cool?
Nice.
Hobbit tree. Oh, look at this one too.
All these are bonsai. This is a home and garden show. And since we don't have any AF-150 and Jake 175 RD, nor do we have a bathroom remodel, a flood, birds looking at you, rats in your walls, a swimming pool that has not been set up yet, we find other things to video and record for your entertainment. Because after all, look at that, that's a fir tree. Wow, bonsai fir tree? Cool. Maple, privet, Zalquoi, Chinese elm, a Sierra juniper, that's cool. We're in the bonsai building. Wow. Wow, look at that one. Bet you that took forever. Are those real? Are those?
Yes.
That's fake.
No, it's real.
This isn't real. Oh, it is real. Wow. Okay, you want to see more? Sure you do. Because this is you too. Please do not touch. Japanese boxwood. Check that out, huh? Does this interest you at all out there? Will I have more than 3 hits? That's a nice one. It looks like a maple. Boxwood. Bamboo. Boxwood. Try it. That's cool. That's cool. I'll do about a 10-minute video on this if you don't mind. It's hard to talk when people.
We have one more door prize that's come up here from Incredible Pets. This one, the gift bag from Incredible Pets is going to a Lyndon Smith.
Boxwood, large pole pine,
Lyndon Smith for Incredible Pets. Thank you.
little baby boxwood. Over here now. Look at that. Yeah, we're at a home and garden show. We've looked at whole house fans, solar setups, fireplaces, tile. We looked at golf carts, tractors. We've looked at all kinds of stuff. And put our names in for about 100 different contests, which means our emails will be blowing up. Oh, I like that one. That one's done around a rock. Look at that. That's pretty cool.
I could have done this.
Look at that. How long does it take to get a little maple to grow around a rock? There's another one. Wow, look at that. Look at the size of that. Look at that. That's growing. Wow. Wow. Yeah. People see you talking to yourself. All right. Then, here's the master himself.
Going to proceed looks like you can get trees that are 2, 3 years old, or you get trees that are older, anywhere from 5 to 7 years old. So, how do you make $1 million? Start with 2. how do you make a small tree? Start with a big tree, and then reduce it down. Then that way you're able to get size and girth to the trunk.
So I have
I love my maples. Or they have these maples and they have little stick all little seed pods and you see them coming up. So you can take them.
Oh, these are bonsai trees for sale?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Hey, Patty,
Yeah.
come on. Pick out your next 25-year hobby. Right? 25 years for a bonsai tree?
You offer classes? A couple hundred. Where is there?
Couple hundred years? So we'll be dead. So this, if we,
Your children inheriting
if I start my wife on this project,
from 6 to 8.
this will be the last project she has to do until she's dead.
Your kids will inherit. You can bring
Yeah, but she'll be no more weird stuff for the next 10, 15, 20 years. For $5, for $5 to keep her busy for the rest of her life, I think that's a deal. I like that. How much are these? Look at that one, babe. I got a beer in my house. $125. Holy cow, $125.
Those trees go for
All right. We're walking around with a beer in your hand trying to look at bonsai trees. They should be called booze-eye trees. All right, this concludes the bonsai edition of Kyle Root Pig and wife, the Lost RVers. See ya. Oh God, listen to this sales pitch. Oh God. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. All right. Talk to you later. Bonsai lesson. Kyle Root Pig and wife, the Lost RVers.
What we're going to do is we're going to make what we call a little butterfly clip, and that holds this wire mesh in the pot so that the soil doesn't all come out of the bottom of the pot and slugs and whatnot won't climb in the bottom. So we take it, we bend it like this, put it in here as such, put this over, take our butterfly clip, put it in there, and hook it through.
Now you're doing this for what?
To keep the soil in the pot, you know, because the drainage holes are quite large, and so what we want to do is we want to keep that soil in there and also keep slugs and snails from crawling in.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah. Okay. Doesn't want to come through. Here we go. So you see how that holds that in there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll put another one in there.
What gauge of wire do you use?
Well, this is aluminum, and you know traditionally the Japanese use copper, but copper, you know, when it's annealed, it gets soft, but then when you bend it, it gets hard again. And so the Japanese use copper, you know, yeah, it's expensive, right? I mean, people are stealing copper, right, all over the place. So we use aluminum. The thing about copper is once you bend it, it hardens, so you can't really reuse it. Aluminum is a little less forgiving, or a little more forgiving, and we'll use it for things like this, where you're putting the wire in the pot. Now then the other thing we do is that we wire our trees into the pot. That's so that the roots will stay stable and they won't flop around. Or if it's a windy day, you don't want it blowing off your bench and then the tree falling out of the pot. Or how many of you have deer in your backyard? Deer comes along, jumps on the tree, shakes it like that, knocks it off the bench, breaks the pot, but the tree is still attached to the pot. So, in fact, that tree behind you, that big Chinese elm, last summer I brought it in to enter into the fair. Got it, opened up my trailer, it was laying on the side. Oh, wow. Fell over, oh boy, was I upset. Well, the thing was, it was still attached to the pot because I had wired it in. Okay? Now all the rocks and soil had fallen out, but I was able to put that back together in about an hour and get it in time for entry into the fair. So Those are the benefits of wiring your tree into the pot. Okay, so that's what I'm doing now.
Wait, you wire the tree or the tree roots grow around it in
Yeah,
eventuality?
The little wire doesn't affect the root growth at all.
You cinch the wires down over the root ball.
Over the root ball. Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Thank you, Marianne. Okay, so you see how I have these wires coming out of the pot now, and I'll be able to attach them.
And this is a cypress,
Well, that's an Italian cypress, yes.
which is a regular. It's not miniature.
Just a
It's just-
regular Italian cypress. So you get these from Home Depot or where?
I got from Walmart.
Walmart, okay. So Italian cypress. So, you know, bonsai doesn't have to be expensive. You can go to Walmart, you can go to Home Depot, you can buy a 1-gallon tree. I just did a boxwood. Same thing, $6 for this tree, okay? So, how are we gonna turn this into bonsai? We're gonna wanna see what's underneath here. So we're gonna pop this out.
Maybe.
Maybe. There we go. So a lot of roots growing here, okay? So one of the things when we first attempt to style a bonsai is we want to see what the roots are doing. So we're gonna take a very special, expensive imported tool,
All right.
and scrape away the topsoil. What we're looking for is to see where the root flare is at the base of the tree. Because when we put our trees in our pots, we want to view them at their widest vantage point because that's how they look most stable and powerful. Okay? So you don't want to plant it with the white part here because then you don't see it in depth. You plant it with the white part going across the pot. So there's quite a bit of fine roots up here at the top. Okay? And whenever we do this, we like to comb out the roots this way so that when the tree is growing, they radiate out from the trunk and you get the best, you know, root flare and growth and expansion to your trunk. Okay. So now I'm hitting roots that are girdling because once the roots hit the pot, all they can do is circle around. So again, that's another reason why we comb them out. Trunk, the base of the trunk. Okay, there's a root right there, and that's about it. Oh, there's another one over here. Okay, and there's one there. So this is going to be our position. We're going to plant our tree in. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to reduce the root ball.
You just sharing it?
Yep.
Just sharing everything off?
Yep, saves time. You only gave me, what, 10 minutes?
Oh, you're in control.
Well,
The time clock.
the beer tank closes in 5, but
Oh,
it's okay. This is more important. The beer tent.
He's joking. Oh my
No,
God.
this closes up at 4.
Well, what time is it?
you better go get your
It's
beer.
20 minutes after 3.
Oh, well, we got plenty of time.
Yeah.
Oh,
All
wow.
right.
Okay, that's how it fits in.
That's how you
Okay,
do
so
it.
that's how we get them into our pots. So there's still enough root ball there to help the tree survive. And this is a generously for me. When I bought up my trees,
See the
one of my
bottom?
friends says, Phil, you try to put the trees in too small of a pot all the time. So, yeah, that's what Hero says. So now I'm going to trim this out just a little bit more. But that's how we get these trees. You know, we talk about, are there taproots? No, there aren't any taproots because taproots only get in the way.
A taproot means a big root.
Oh,
Straight
One
down.
of the
Yeah.
bigs,
that's
yeah.
the one that anchors the tree so that the wind don't blow it over. You don't have to worry about that. It's wired into the bud. Get rid of it. That's it. That's its only purpose is to anchor the tree.
Sure.
Oh.
Stop.
Exactly.
No, I can't stop. I gotta get this done. Okay.
Do you want to come help?
And then by doing this,
You want
what's
to come
gonna
play in the dirt
happen
with
now
us?
is that where I've cut these roots, they're gonna grow back out. Okay? And they're gonna grow back out into the pot, and because I coned them out radially, they'll be real nice. Okay? Material is in this, it's mostly organic material and sand, probably about 10% inorganic material. But if you look at our bonsai mix, ours is mostly pure. Good, pass that around. Okay? It's
That's the
no,
other.
Hummus?
no vermiculite.
Pass the other way,
That
baby.
stuff floats and it's white and it, doesn't look all that great. And it breaks down. Okay, this is red lava rock, black lava, decomposed granite, pumice, and diatomaceous earth. And so what happens is it lets the moisture go through and really, doesn't break down.
Keeps oxygen to the root.
Drainage layer there of larger rocks than your soil so that water will go through real easily. Okay, but since we're using my mix here, it already drains really well. So I'm not going to worry about that. Okay, so got this in the bottom of my pot. I got my wires here to hold it down. This is the way Italian cypresses grow, and for bonsai, what do we do with them? Well, we let them be. This is how they want to be. A lot of times we impose our own aesthetics on a tree. The lodgepole pine that's in the back there by the, see how it's cascading and going down?
Yeah.
That tree was growing up when I collected it. So, and I look for trees like that grow like this and then come up, because then what I do is I change the planting angle such that it becomes a different style of tree. And if you look around here, we had one of our members draw these lovely posters of all the different styles of bonsai. And so, you start with a formal upright, okay, standing up straight, okay. Then you have an informal upright where there's curves to the tree, and it makes it look very nice.
Do you ever have to replant it?
Yes, we do. Yeah, and generally you repot every year, but I have so many trees that I don't get to them every year. But that's how we keep the trees healthy, And it also repotting. When you're doing that, you got to know why you're doing it. Is the tree? Are you trying to get the tree to grow stronger? Are you trying to fatten up the trunk? Are you trying to add more branches? Or is it a mature tree and the branches and the structure is already settled? Well, then you're going to want to repot much less often, because one of the things that we do or try to achieve is small leaves in our trees so that they're proportional. Okay, and if you're repotting every year and it's a mature tree, well, it's going to take all that new soil and all the nutrients in it and just explode, and you're going to have big leaves. Okay, and that's contrary to what you're trying to achieve. Okay. But if you're trying to grow a tree to fatten it up, then then you'll want to repot every year. Okay.
Is that the same rocks and stuff you just showed?
Yes, it is. Okay, so I take these and I work them down into the soil. I'm working it down into the soil that came with the tree. Okay, and you can feel where the voids are with the chopstick. And you want to make sure they get in there all the way down to the bottom and underneath. Okay, and this is bamboo from a real bamboo tree that I took the bamboo. and
Is
cut
it a
and shaped it
bonsai
sharply.
bamboo though?
Yeah.
Was it a bonsai bamboo?
Bonsai bamboo, yes.
All
Grown
right.
on a bonsai farm in a bonsai forest. Did you ever look up in a bonsai forest?
No, I haven't.
Pretty cool.
I bet you.
It's a real experience.
I met some bonsai forest people, but they're really, really small.
Hey, don't get no.
Watch it.
Vertically challenged. Vertically
It was, yikes.
Yeah,
We're fast.
yeah.
And we fight.
Oh my gosh.
Are you self-conscious, Sandy?
No, not at all. I'm too old to be self-conscious.
Oh Lord, yeah.
And you don't have to go to Japan to see a bonsai forest. You can find it in Virginia too.
Wait. I was just joking. Is it really a bonsai forest?
Yeah.
Is it really?
Well,
No.
it's on my friend's property, and he has bamboo growing.
So what did you do with that wire?
Okay, what I did is I take them, I cross them over,
Uh-huh.
okay? Cross them over, okay?
And tie the roots
Like
down?
that, so I bind the roots down, I take my special pliers for bonsai, I grab them, okay? I pull and twist, so it tightens down on itself and doesn't break. If you just twist, it'll break because you're putting tension in the same place, okay? So you see,
So you're pulling it and twisting it.
pull and twist. Okay. And then again, special bonsai pliers or wire cutters to cut those down so you're not hitting them with your fingers. Okay, and that holds the tree down into the pot. And you find them well in Italy, of course, but you know, a lot of the vineyards and orchards around here like to grow them. People like them to line their driveway. You know, these very columnar. The thing about Italian cypresses, though, is once they fall over, they're hard to fix. You know, when the wind gets them, and there's a lot of, you know, the branch. You know, one stem will go the other direction. So, all right. So now that I've done that, the next thing that we do, well, we're going to clean this up a little bit. Like I said, we're going to let this Italian cypress be an Italian cypress, okay? But we want to see a little bit of the trunk here at the base. So we're going to just clean it up a little bit down here. We'll get rid of this, okay? All right, come in here. Get this out a little bit. So what we get is sort of a column. And so, you know, it's going to be a long time before you get to work on that. These are like 3-year-old seedlings.
Wait.
These
That
are-
little sprig right there is a 1-year-old?
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
You have to have a lot of patience. when
I
you do
guess
that.
so.
A lot of
Cutting
patience.
from an older tree.
Yeah.
Now, are Chinese are they called Chinese, Japanese maples? Are they the best? Because we have like a 200-year-old one in our yard that's just massive.
yeah. Take
They
the
say it's the
seeds and
biggest one in Penn
propagate it.
Valley, the oldest one in Penn Valley.
Do you have babies growing in your?
Yes, all around.
Dig them up and turn them into bonsai.
Really?
Yeah.
And I save a
Yeah.
year. I save a year, right? If you can dig it up, if that's a year old, and I have 10 or 30 or
Well,
50
leave
of
them in
those.
the ground for a couple of years, then dig them up.
Really?
Unless you're gonna be mowing your lawn.
Well,
Can we come over and dig them up?
are they valuable?
What?
Are they valuable?
To us they are.
Wow. Yeah, we have a ton of
A
those.
couple of times and you're already,
Yeah, it's already, yeah, you've already butchered
That's
them.
that little thing right there is a 1-year-old sapling. All right, we'll do that.
You're just trimming them. You're gonna spritz this every day?
You have to spritz them every day. Think about it. If they're in a small pot, how fast do you think they dry out in one day? Especially in the dead middle of summertime.
Do you spray with nutrients also, or just
No,
water?
just water. I just spray mine with water.
Do they all die, or do they do okay?
What? No, don't use Miracle.
Don't use what?
Miracle Grow.
Get into the tree,
Yeah.
okay? That's what you want. Be
you're
able
not
to-
gonna choke them down any?
For the fun?
I'm sorry, what?
Get bonsai.
No, we're gonna leave it tall. Well, let's see which ones are dominant.
Backseat pruners. Backseat pruners.
No, we were asking a question.
Yeah, no, we're gonna leave
See,
it
we're
like that.
all still learning.
You could leave it somewhere that.
All right, and then to finish this off, we're gonna, you know, how do you make something
Oh, you put the
look,
moss.
how do you make something look big?
Moss.
Put
Oh,
something small next to
Or
it,
take
right?
it with you.
these little glass balls. They're little glass balls on a big funnel. Have you ever seen them?
They gotta be spritzed every.
Oh, spritz. Well, that's like having a kid.
Uh-huh. That's why he never goes
Oh,
on
we're
vacation.
done with those.
So what is that, a rock or?
No, this is moss.
Moss.
Collect,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what it does, well, what I said was, how do you make something look big?
Oh.
Put something small next to it. So this sort of resembles grass,
Ah,
okay? And gives it a finished look.
Like, see? This is, it's kind of gone now, but he's missed a lot of it.
Oh, yeah.
But
Oh, I
see?
see.
And there's a big tray of it down there.
Yeah,
You
you
see it
ju-
down there on the floor?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just
Where
get
do you
that
buy
out
that?
of, you just get that out of the mountains,
You go
right?
and collect it when it
Yeah,
rains from wherever you
exactly.
can find it.
Yeah.
I
live
have
on 3
my-
acres.
Some growing on the retaining.
Yeah.
And it's
We got a
got
ton
this
of it.
round thing with holes
I
in
have
it,
some,
take
you know,
it and
special
make
places I
dirt
go.
up with it.
I have what I call my McDonald's moss,
And I
which I
just
get from the
scoop it
parking
on,
lot.
put it in my bucket, and
So,
scoop it in.
but they
Don't
ruined it, they
gather
put
it
tan
off
bark
the side
down,
of the
so.
tree.
All
Yeah,
right.
no,
Okay,
not
and
on the
then-
side of the
That's
tree.
the bonsai.
It's a different kind of moss.
So you don't necessarily have to cover the
It's a
entire
parasite.
thing, you just cover the
No,
portion.
no, you don't want to do the whole thing. All right, where's my scoop?
Oh, now you're putting little like tan bark?
Right. Not tan bark, but red lava rock,
Okay.
which again is small.
Is
Okay?
that for decoration or nutrition or
Yes, it's to give it a finished look.
a finished look?
Don't touch, okay?
So you see all our trees we're showing here have this on them.
So, when do you do this?
No nutrient benefit? No.
Okay. And then last thing I'm gonna do is water it in a little bit.
Yeah.
And then you do that daily?
No. Although for the first week or so, yes, since this is new, newly repotted. You put it somewhere sort of, and there you have it.
Oh, nice.
That's very cute.
What do you think?
Yeah.
Can you demonstrate the leaf spritzing
Yes,
method or technique?
that's it.
And do you do it till it drips down?
Well, yeah, till it's nicely covered.
So it's a kind of an abbreviated
Yeah.
demo. Okay.
So if you wanted to, like, make that curvy branch, you would just wire it up?
Yes, I would. That's why we wire branches so we can put them where we want them. Now, again, I said I wouldn't do it on this tree because it's contrary to its natural
Yeah.
tendency.
Yeah.
You know, but those lodgepole pines that are all collected there, they were all growing out like this. And what I did was I brought order to them. I put the branches, I wired them up and put the branches where I wanted them.
Yeah.
And that's how we create, you know, bonsai. There's a
Yeah.
couple different methods. One is where you wire trees. Now I have a friend.
All right.
He's an instructor, teacher of bonsai. I've been doing it for 40 years. And he does not wire his trees. He teases me every time I talk about wiring. But one time, one of the other students in the class needed some wiring. He said, "Oh, go see Phil." And so I talked about wiring and purposes of it and how we do it. Later on, he sends me an email, says, "Phil, that was one of the best wiring demonstrations I've ever heard. I'm not going to have to call you, master wire."
Now, what's the purpose of wiring?
So you can put the branches where you
Oh,
want them.
gotcha, okay.
I see you have,
So thus concludes another exciting day at the home show, the Nevada County Bonsai Show and Sale. And yes, sir, Bob. Talk to you guys later. Hope that was fun. And remember, you too can bonsai. See ya.